Hello everyone! Dáme si další video ze série, kde já mluvím anglicky a vy se učíte z toho, co vidíte a učíte se slovíčka. Budeme vařit, pojďme rovnou na to. So today I'm cooking and we're gonna learn some vocabulary from the kitchen. And this meal is going to be something that is inspired by my trip to Jamaica in 2023. Because who knows me knows that I love Jamaica so much and everything about this country. I went there with my girlfriend, just the two of us, no tour, no plan. And we met this amazing guy called Iglorim, a Rasta chef with a serious vibe. He cooked ackee and saltfish for us, the national dish, but it's not what I'm making today. I'm making Ital Stew, something he cooked in another video I edited for him. That is probably my most favorite Jamaican dish. Let's look at what we need. These are all easy to find ingredients. So we need an onion. It can be yellow, can be red. It's up to you, but I'll use the red one. 2 cloves of garlic. You're gonna need some ginger as well. Not this much, but ginger, it's important for this recipe. We're also gonna need few vegetables. Few carrots. 1 zucchini. These red peppers. And a sweet potato. 1 can of red beans, but you can use chickpeas instead of red beans. We're going to need coconut milk, a little bit of tomato paste. We definitely need coconut oil. Can be definitely any other brand, but you can also use sunflower oil, olive oil, but Jamaican foods are mostly made on this coconut oil. For sure, we need some spices. We're going to use thyme. We're gonna use some chili, salt and pepper. You don't have to use the black pepper, but you can. And as a side, we will use some rice. Alright, so now when we have all the ingredients ready, I'll start with the rice. So we're going to use two of these. This is approximately 100 grams. So let's do 2. So let's wash the rice. Let's wash it properly. You can see I'm using the rice cooker. I just find it to be the easiest way. But of course you don't have to use this one. You can use whatever. You can use your normal pot. So now 2.5 cups of water. Close it. 35 minutes and that's it. Yeah guys, and that's why I use the rice cooker, because 35 minutes, 1 button and it's done, and after it automatically keeps the temperature warm. Great, isn't it? Alright, let's sharpen the knives. Even the small one. Pravděpodobně znáte slovíčko sharp a když chcete ostřit, tak sharpen. Guys, I'm not a professional cook. I'm an English teacher, so okay, this will be enough. So right now I'm peeling the vegetables. Peel. Určitě znáte slovíčko peeling. Vlastně seškrábe nějaký nečistoty z kůže, no tak tohle je taky peeling. Seškrábáme vlastně tu slupku, která se nazývá peel. Může to být peel, může být sloveso škrábat, anebo to zároveň je slupka. So now we have to cut this and this, zucchini and the red peppers. Red pepper, to je stejně takový zajímavý slovíčko, červená paprika. Zároveň, když je hot pepper, pálivá paprika, čili paprička, a když je jako black pepper, tak je to třeba pepř. Bacha na to. So here and there, just cut it into smaller pieces. But it doesn't really matter. It's totally up to you. If you want big chunks, you can have the bigger ones. If you want to make it smaller, up to you. Okay, so we're gonna start with the coconut oil in a pot. Alright, so when it's hot, add the chopped onions and the garlic. And don't forget the ginger. Yeah, put it there, put it there. Yeah guys, so let it cook for a couple of minutes. The smell is amazing. Now we're gonna add the hard vegetables. So sweet potato and the carrots. Just put them there. Míchat se řekne stir. A tohle je stirring spoon. So you stir. No a vypadá to jako lžíce, takže spoon. Stirring spoon. So after about 10 minutes, when it gets a little bit softer, we're gonna use this thing. Tomato paste, like 1 spoon, 1 tablespoon. Also, we will use thyme and definitely a little bit of salt and pepper. And now we're gonna add this coconut milk. You can just put there the whole can. Now we let it simmer. Simmer means to cook slowly. Pomaličku vařit, simmer. So we let it simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes. So now it's time to add the red beans and zucchini. Yeah, get all the water out of it. We don't really need it. Alright, so now we're gonna add some color to it. Yeah, now it's starting to get real Jamaican. And we'll let it cook for about 10 to 15 more minutes. Okay, so right now we're gonna use a little bit of chili. You know, I like it really spicy, so I have to add a lot of chili. Stir it well. Couple more minutes and we'll be done. Yeah, we're gonna use a little bit of lime juice, right? Because lime juice gives a fresh and nice taste. Exotic taste, for sure. The last thing we're going to add, it'll be some greens. And in our case, it'll be spinach. Spinach. Pozor na to výslovnost špenátu. Spinach. Yeah, like this, and that should be enough. Yeah, this is the real Jamaica, guys. Well, it's time for the taste. I think it's time for serving. That's what we needed. Right. Nice. This stew isn't exactly as Iglorim was doing it back in Jamaica, but it's inspired by it. You know, he taught me that cooking isn't only about food itself, it's also about friends and sharing your culture. So this stew is 100% plant-based, all the ingredients you can get in the supermarkets and the grocery stores. I'm not a vegan nor vegetarian, but I have to tell you, this is great and you must try it. Alright guys, so today we'll learn how to make Jamaican style Ital Stew. We used vegetables, spices, coconut milk and cooked it very slowly. Yeah, it's so good, man. Okay guys, so I hope you learned some new words and also discovered a new recipe that I made for you. So here's the list of all the words we learned today. Coconut, onion, garlic, carrot, sweet potato, red pepper, zucchini, red beans, rice, lime, salt, taste, spoon, steering spoon, cook, hot, thyme, can and culture. Tak to je všechno, doufám, že jste se naučili nějaký nový slovíčka a pokud vás angličtina zajímá, chcete se učit tímhletím stylem, koukat, poslouchat, zapamatovávat si nový slovíčka, mrkněte na můj kanál herohero.co/angličtina by Denny, kde těch videí najdete mnohem víc. Mějte se krásně. Peace.